Hi, welcome to Peter's Practical Tarot. Thank you so much for being here and joining me for this weekly quickie for the week of July 22nd. Now, this is an all signs reading and it is a quick and general reading. So, to get a better view or a better understanding of the energy that's showing up for you this week, please feel free to check out whatever placements are calling to you. You can always check your sun sign, your moon, your rising, okay, whatever you feel called to. Okay, I'm going to say sometimes we get called to a timestamp or something different. So trust your intuition, trust that you know which of the messages you hear are for you. Leave the rest, all right? Take what resonates, you know the drill. All right, but yeah, so I do ask about the dominant energy showing up for you during this week. And then I ask about what's showing up in your deep within, how you're showing up, anything else or anybody else that is coming your way, things that are very much outside of you over here as well, okay? So if you have any questions about the spread, please feel free to ask. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your energy with me and being here and taking a chance on this reading. If you like this reading, if there was anything in here for you, I would absolutely love to hear from you. Your likes, your comments, subscribes, and shares are the best way to let me know. And they let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this. Now, I do want to say I do all sign readings because I like, to kind of have access to all of the different energies, in case you want to check different placements. But I would love to hear your opinion. Would you like to have, just sign readings? Like just kind of, this is a reading for Scorpio, this is a reading for Taurus, I don't know, whatever it is. All right. Yeah, your opinion matters. I'm trying to get this channel started and share relevant messages. So your feedback is super important and appreciated. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. All right. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your weekly quickie. We are starting with the dominant energy for you at this time, and you have cusp showing up for you here. So you could be in the middle of a transition. Okay, things could be changing. With cusp, this is, that neither here nor there energy. All right, you could be getting in touch with your ideas, getting in touch with your feelings, really trying to figure out, the next steps towards something that you're taking over here. For wow, you have the Seven of Pentacles showing up here and the Two of Cups. For some of you, this could be work related. For some of you, this could be love related. Okay, so there could be some changes in either your relationship status, Pisces, or your work situation. Okay, for some of you it could be both. Okay, I'm gonna stay with the Seven of Pentacles showing up reversed over here. I do see this need for you to kind of change things up. Okay, so there's something that hasn't been working. Okay, the sevens in tarot do speak to challenges that you could be facing, but the reversal to me is indicating that you will be coming out of this energy if you choose to make these shifts. Okay, there's some tension happening here, and I feel like it's possible that you might be even repeating cycles over here. We're seeing this with the Judgment card reversed. Okay, this is showing a chance, an opportunity. Okay, Judgment wants you to awaken to something new, something different. There's a whole world out there for you to explore, but it's almost like there's resistance, right? Like you're maybe refusing to take a step forward or to switch things up. Okay, for some of you, you could be trying, how can I say this? It's like you're trying to work on something. Look, I'm just gonna throw this out there for those of you for whom it's love related. Or it doesn't even have to be love related, right? But like there could be something that you're trying again with the same person, for example. Like maybe it's like a business partner, a friend, or like it could be a romantic partner, right? And it's like, okay, but we need to do these things differently. Okay, like if we are going to move forward, like you're having this chance to have a rebirth together, an opportunity, but like something needs to shift over here. Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, it's because I do get the sense of like you going back to something. Okay, but like I do see the potential for like rebirth, for balance to ultimately come from the situation. Okay, the Two of Cups is the only card that showed up right over here, which is telling me that, you know, you need to get into an energy of how you can bring balance and harmony into the situation. You could be the healer, right? I feel like it's going to stem from you and the actions that you take to say, right? You know, this doesn't mean that you're succumbing to everybody or anybody else, you know, but I do feel like you are the one that gets to maybe like set some boundaries, like say, hey, this is what I need, or hey, this is how we can achieve harmony, like, but you're I'm sorry, right? But I do feel like you're gonna be doing a lot of the work here, but ultimately it will be to help you find this sense of balance within yourself as well. For some of you, could be dealing with, could be a Pisces, could be a Cancer, could be a Scorpio, okay? It doesn't have to be. But with this King of Cups, okay, this, yeah, like it could be a person, doesn't have to be. But I'm getting an energy of, I don't know, like maybe disconnected, like a sense of feeling disconnected, feeling like it's almost like this very ethereal, dreamy sort of energy, feeling a little bit lost, a little bit confused. Okay, so for some of you, you could be feeling confused about a person in a situation. For others of you, it's just a generic sense of feeling a little bit lost and dazed, you know, sort of thing. So I do get this grounding of yourself. Okay, like, and I need to kind of make sure that you maybe have some grounding practices this week, but at the same time, like creating space for, it's like spiritual practices, or like, so like maybe like meditation, going out into nature, you know, whatever it is that you do, right, like for yourself over here. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and pull a couple of extra cards here, Pisces. See any other messages that you need to hear this week. All right, you have music, you have steady, you have a listen. Some people need to listen to music. Okay, you could be getting messages through music. You could be creating music. Those of you who are musicians, right? Maybe you're just composing little ditties as you will go through your workday or something like that. Okay, but yeah, do keep an eye. An eye open and an ear open, okay, like to, like, you know, for the universe. Okay, you could be getting random messages just by keeping your ears open, right? Like maybe it's a side conversation that you accidentally eavesdrop on, and then like you hear something that resonates. Okay, I'm also getting, I don't know why I'm like listening to birds. Okay, songbirds, I don't know, yeah, but just kind of keeping your ears open. Okay, and steady. All right, I feel like, you know, with this, you know, back to this cusp energy of being in transition. Yes, it can be very how can I say this, right? Like being in the middle of a transition can be difficult, right? It's like I'm neither here nor there, like, you know, what is going on, what is happening. But I do feel like, hey, you know, like as you're starting over here, kind of starting to make those progress, trying to figure out what balances you and things like that, and working steadily toward that. Okay, I feel like that's what you're being asked to do, like slow and steady. Okay, no need to rush into anything. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, Pisces. So I hope that there were messages for you here. If there were, please feel free to let me know your likes, comments, and subscribes. Let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this. And thank you for sharing your energy with me. All right. We are going to move on to Aquarius. Wow. You know what? Aquarius, this just like fell out. So I think I wanted to be with you, okay? And we are going to take it because it feels right. Now, this is Earth energy showing up for you here, okay? So you could be grounding something, okay, getting started on something. Earth, you know, Earth is aligned to our root chakra. Yeah, a root chakra. So maybe you're, you know, strengthening like your sense of stability, your confidence, okay? Taking care of your basic needs. It's also something that's arising, okay? So this could be like your sleeping patterns, the way that you're nourishing and nurturing yourself at this time, okay? Yeah, but I feel like this need to be practical. Yep. Sorry, I'm chuckling here because the Hierophant shows up in your innermost, and I just as I was saying, this need to be practical, okay? And who is very practical? The Hierophant. Also, who is very determined. This Hierophant energy speaks on. It can be addressing routines, right? What it is that you are doing in the everyday to work towards something, but also like your general and routines, like what does your daily routine look like? That's something that could need some reassessing this time, okay? With the Sun of Wands showing up reversed over here, I'm almost getting a sense of like exhaustion, okay? So checking your sleeping habits, okay? I feel like there could be a lot of things that you're trying to take care of over here, Aquarius, that could be leaving you feeling depleted. I get that. I feel like you're being told to work toward creating the stability. Right now I'm seeing the Four of Coins, and like in that it's okay kind of thing. Okay, so here's the thing with the Four of Coins. Okay, the Four of Coins is only one, it's only like the first of many level ups here, right? Like in the tarot. And sometimes it can speak to us about, you know, letting go of something, taking risks and things like that. But what I'm actually getting is that it's almost like you're taking a step back and focusing on your stability, focusing on becoming stable. Like I say, I feel like this could be like your physical health could need your attention, your living situation, like maybe cleaning up your house, cleaning up your room, okay, like creating a safe space for yourself, okay? Your career, your work habits, your work-life balance. I feel like these things kind of, it's like you need to take a step back and maybe like cut things off where you need to and have a more like pragmatic approach to these things, right? Like not overdoing yourself, because I feel like you're running the risk of burning yourself out if you're not already there, right? Like where you're just kind of feeling constantly exhausted here, okay? I do feel like there is learning needing to happen here. Like be willing to listen to other perspectives, be willing to listen to advice. But you know, with the Hierophant showing up in your like innermost, I do see this as like, you know, like you already know what it is that you need to, right, like address all of these situations, but it's almost like you're not listening to yourself, okay? So I feel like there's something about allowing your inner voice and your like needs, you know, allowing your body to speak to you, allowing your thoughts to speak to your heart. Okay, what are they saying, and what are they saying about what they need? Okay, make sure you know you're paying attention to yourself here. Okay, I'm gonna say something I'm seeing here, you know, with the Seven of Wands, there could be some potential conflicts arising at the same. Just kind of keep an ear out. I feel like nothing that will get out of hand over here, but the Seven of Wands showing up reversed, Aquarius, is telling me to be very mindful about how you're presenting yourself, that you're not always on offense mode, okay? Because the Seven of Wands is very, very courageous, charges forward, okay? Takes care of business, knows how to defend themselves and things like that. But the reversal to me is indicating this need to kind of keep an ear open, okay? Make sure that you're not escalating any situations and things like that, right? Like maybe like we don't always have control of situations, right? Like maybe you have somebody coming at you and aggressing you. Know that you can defend yourself if you need to, but I'm getting like, don't be the instigator, right? Like if you can walk away from a situation that's creating chaos, I'm seeing, you know, hey, sometimes we need to, you know, get up and charge forward and fight for something or whatever, you know, we need to, but I'm getting like, at least for the time being, for this week, walk away if you can, okay? Like it's okay to say, nope, not today, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and pull a couple of extra cards for you here. Wow. Goodness golly. Aquarius, yeah, look, pay attention to your dream world, okay? So you could be getting a lot of messages through dreams. Yes, and then spirituality showing up. Wow, okay, yes. So you could be getting a lot of messages from your ancestors from dreams. Sorry, like I'm as I said that, in my eyes kind of went this way. I saw the hummingbird. To me, hummingbirds are a symbol of ancestors, of passed on loved ones that have messages for you here. So you could be getting messages from these people in your dreams. So pay attention to that. Okay, maybe a dream journal could be helpful. You know, sometimes I'm going to say things don't make sense in the moment, but if we journal them, reflect on them later, then all of a sudden things kind of come together and create a cohesive message, okay? Just throwing that out there in case you want to, okay? Checking in with your spirituality, maybe adding some spiritual practices to your routine, okay? The Hierophant can also speak to that, all right? Whatever that looks like for you, I'm gonna say, right? Like I would never say like practice this or practice that. This is, you know, if it is a religious sort of thing, cool. Maybe it's you know, maybe you go to the church of nature, right? Maybe you go to the church of hiking or biking or something that and sorry, I'm saying that in like a way of, you know, whatever suits your soul, whatever fulfills you, whatever makes you feel connected to things greater than you, okay? Something that needs your attention this week. All right, and action. I do feel like this is just a reminder that to act toward what you want. It's like you're not overdoing it, like I said, but do make those little moves toward. I go back to this. It's almost like going back to basics, right? Those little moves toward maybe setting a sleeping time. Those little moves toward, okay, I'm gonna eat a proper meal, right? Like, I don't know, whatever it is that you need to do. Okay, like start taking those steps and act on it. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. Aquarius, I hope that there were messages for you here. If there were, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. That's the best way to support me, support my channel. It lets me know if you'd like to see more readings like this and if there were any messages for you here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I hope to see you again next week. All right. We are going to move on to Capricorn. All right. Hello, Capricorn sun, moon, rising, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your weekly quickie. We are starting with the dominant energy for you at this time. You have the second house showing up here. Okay, now this is, yes, the house of finances, value, possessions. It says on the card here, but I want to emphasize a self. Okay, so it's how do you take care of yourself? How do you value yourself? What have you accumulated for yourself here? Okay, this is all about what you are doing for you. And a lot of times this is your material realm, so like your money, your bank account, all of those things, but also how do you show yourself that you value your time, value your energy, value your essence? Okay, like there's also like that more metaphysical valuing happening here. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, a good time to check on your budgets. Okay, budget checking. Just kind of assessing, what am I spending my money on. All right, that could be something that you're looking into here. Yeah, just gonna throw that out there. All right. Okay, so yeah, in your innermost over here, you have the High Priestess, you have the Sun showing up reverse. Some of y'all could be going a little bit into hiding at this time, okay? I feel like, sorry, because you have, well, wow, goodness golly. Okay, look, whoa. Look, in the innermost, you have the High Priestess, and on your outermost, you have the Moon, okay? These are both very kind of isolated, more secluded, like I'm thinking in the nighttime, in the etherealness of life. I feel like some of you, this is Piscean energy, okay? So I don't know if Pisces energy could be significant at this time, okay? But like maybe you're dealing with a Pisces, maybe you're feeling called, I don't know, called to, okay, yeah. Maybe you're feeling called to connect to the collective. Maybe you're feeling called to incorporate some spiritual practices into your routines, okay? Like something like that, okay? But yes, here's the thing, the High Priestess, the Moon, okay? Very in the hidden, in the dark, in the middle of the night here, right? So something about, also connecting with your emotions, your intuition, okay? I feel like you've been kind of in hiding here, and I'm seeing this as a call for you to like reveal or expose, get in touch with, okay, your feelings, get in touch with those deep emotions, okay, creating space for you to, it's almost, I feel like there's something that you've been almost hiding from yourself here. And I feel like you're being asked to bring it to the light, particularly because you have the Sun showing up here, okay? Complete opposite energies. So it's like, how are you showing up? The Sun reversed. Now, I like to say that the Sun reversed is not, is never a bad thing, okay? But here, okay, here I am seeing though, like just kind of like the contrast, right? Of like, because you've been maybe so isolated, because there's a lot that you've been hiding, the Sun reverse is saying like, this is how you are showing up. It's almost like you are not showing up authentically. There's a parts of you that you are missing. For some of you, it's like you could be hiding part of yourself, and that is how people are seeing you at this time, right? Like the Sun can be representative of our ego, like our strongest sense of self, right? Like a lot of us check our sun signs, okay? If you're checking something that's not your sun sign, like maybe you're checking your moon or your rising sign, make sure that you also check your sun sign as well, okay? Or maybe you want to check like, or your moon sign. or your rising. Honestly, yeah, you know what? Maybe you have messages in all three. Okay, so whatever they are, go ahead and check them out. Look, you get to decide which messages are here for you. That's just the message that I got for you here. Okay. Because there is this sense of you, like there's something that you're hiding from the world. It's like, but I feel like it starts even deeper, because it's like there's a part that you're hiding from yourself, and then therefore you're hiding it from the world. But I feel like you're being asked to bring it out there, to like be okay, like be okay with who you are, to really value yourself and value your feelings enough to be like, you know what, they are worthy of being put out there. I am worthy of being seen as I am here. Okay, because it's like, by hiding so much parts of who you are, is like, I don't know, I just feel like it's kind of keeping you from living a more authentic version, like, I don't know, like, yeah, from feeling, look, to put it in layman's terms, like, it's keeping you from feeling good. Like, you could feel better, okay? Like, you could feel better if you're just like, you know what, this is who I am, you know, and I value and I love myself as I am, and that's why I'm gonna show up this way, okay? I feel like you could be socializing at this time. You could be getting some invites, you know, I'm meeting new people for some of you, or reconnecting with people from your past, with Three of Cups showing up here. I feel like you're being encouraged to do that, okay? Like, put yourself out there, allow yourself to like have some fun, you know, like create community, okay? Meet new people. Don't yeah, especially those of you who've been in isolation. It's like, you know, maybe you don't have to like go to a giant party or blah blah blah, right? But maybe you could surround yourself with a couple of loved ones here that help you, you know, that help you kind of see you and cherish you as you are, that you're not afraid to show your real self to, okay? All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple of extra cards over here. See what other messages you have right now, Capricorn. Yeah, self, cycle, and careful. Yeah, okay. Look, you have, you know, look, I'm gonna say, some of y'all, that there are giant cycles in your life that like that you are closing right now, okay, or that you need to pay attention to, okay? So wherever it is that you've whatever it is that you've been repeating, okay, this could be like actions, you know, like, oh dang, like I found myself going through this, you know, getting caught up in this scenario again, right? Or it could be emotions. Hey, I'm feeling this way again. When was the last time I felt this way, right? Or I don't know, like whatever it is, kind of pay attention to energies that are repeating, okay? Because I feel like there's something about cycles that are telling, I don't know, like just kind of pay attention, okay? Pay attention to the cycles. Feel free to explore them, and kind of, I feel like right now you're just even recognizing them, okay? But you know, if you're ready to push it, you know, ask yourself, you know, what is it that they're telling me, and what is something that I can shift or break here to have a different outcome, okay? And yeah, like focusing on yourself, okay? I feel like you're strengthening yourself at this moment, and I feel like for a lot of you, this realization of like this balancing of like who you are in your innermost and how it is that you show up. I feel like you know, it really is, you know, like strengthening just who you are as a whole, you know, like yourself. I feel like you are, oh, you know, sorry, I'm just realizing this. Full moon in Capricorn happening right now in your first house, okay? So this is your house of self, your house of identity, your house of like who you are. It really is shifting, okay? Especially in the last 6 months, you could be feeling like there's like you're shedding your old skin. So you could be really coming into a new version of you, okay? Thank you for the reminder, self card. All right. Yeah, so this full moon could be carrying a lot of strong energy for you here, okay? Yeah, oh, and yeah, don't be afraid to work with the energy of the moon. It's another message that I'm getting, okay? So this might be following the moon cycles, paying attention to like new moons and full moons, and you know, whatever, right? Like a new moon and full moon is an easier place to start, okay? And kind of, you know, I don't know, yeah, you know, work with the moon if you can. All right, and then you have careful, okay? Careful. You know what I'm gonna say? You know, with the moon, there could be some secrets that are revealed to you because it's on the outermost. There could be, I don't know, like I just feel like, I don't know, just be careful. Some of y'all just need to hear that right now, okay? Be careful about how you charge forward, you know? what is this careful card about? Because I can't really, I feel like some of y'all just need to Spirit, but let me see if I can get any additional information for you. What is this careful card about? Ace of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Look. You're starting forward. Okay. Don't rush into anything new. Okay. Some of y'all could be getting gifts. Okay. I'm going to throw that out there. It's just like you're not rushing into anything, okay? Like slow, steady, carefully work towards something, okay? Like Ace of Pentacles is a good omen, okay? It's not like a big dire warning. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, Capricorn. Woo! All right, I hope that there were messages for you here. If there were, please feel free to let me know. Your likes, comments, subscribes are the best way to let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this and if there were messages for you here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I hope to see you again next week. All right. Hello. Actually, I need some. All right. Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your weekly quickie. We are starting with the energy that is dominant for you at this time. And you have sextile showing up for you here. Beautiful energy of support, okay, harmony, ease, compatibility. This can look like a lot of different good things just coming your way this week. So it could be the support of people, you meeting people that you vibe with, feeling like people around you are just kind of wanting to have your back, or just even like the energy around you having your back, right? Like maybe you're driving somewhere and then all of a sudden you're catching all these green lights and you're like, hey, yeah, like thank you, green lights, like I don't know, whatever, right? But just kind of like the universe just having your back at this time, okay? But let's see what else is. Yep, okay, yep. Look, oh wow. Look, yeah, 2 major arcana showing up in your innermost, okay? So I do feel like your internal world, like you, like how you are showing up over here, could be it's a big important time for you. Okay, some of y'all could be going through some shifts, some changes showing up here. Okay, wow, 9 of Cups, goodness golly. Okay, this is Sagittarius. Good for you. I'm so happy for you. Beautiful energy. Okay, look. I'm gonna say the only card that showed up here reversed is a Chariot, and even that, I am not seeing it in a bad way. Okay, the Chariot is simply saying, hey, don't be afraid to slow down, don't be afraid to kind of take some rest. Okay, I feel like your inner world needs it. Okay, maybe the support that you are getting is you saying, hey, I need a nap, like, and you're delegating some work, and then people are there to support you. Right, put your needs out there is something that I'm hearing. I do feel like with the 3 of Coins, there's a lot of cooperation, a lot of people wanting to support you, a lot of people teaching you things, or just kind of I don't know, like if you're willing to cooperate, I feel like, and put yourself out there and willing to accept the support of others, like it's there for you. Okay, but yeah, kind of back to this innermost energy, I do feel like you have a lot that you could be taking care of right now, right? Like that's why you have 2 major arcana in your innermost over here. You could be charging toward like trying to meet some goals, right? Creating some, for some of you, I'm seeing this as like you have a goal, a vision, something that you're charging toward, that maybe you're like full speed ahead, and the Chariot is kind of saying, hey, like let's slow down, okay? We don't need to finish everything right now, okay? But I do see progress, okay? Like you see the 7 from the Chariot to the 8th to the Justice card over here, like things being brought into balance. I feel like you are very focused on bringing this balance into your own life, right? Kind of having this give and take. I feel like whatever it is that you put out into the world right now is going to be met and reciprocated. Okay, I feel like the universe is giving you a lot of love, a lot of support, a lot of cooperation. Okay, so enjoy it, embrace it, and like I think the Chariot is here because I'm getting the sense that some of y'all might be afraid to lose momentum, or you might be thinking like, oh, if I slow down, then, things aren't going to happen. Or if I slow down, then the universe isn't going to continue to meet me halfway. And I feel like it's just here to remind you to not dismiss your needs over here. Okay. To check in with your intuition, what your instincts are telling you about when you need to slow down a little bit. Okay. But, because the support is here. Okay. Like don't be afraid to, like some of y'all, I feel like this sense of like, oh, like I don't want to lose momentum and then have a difficulty getting back up or back out there or continuing to do the work that I was doing or whatever, right? But I feel like you're on the right path here, whatever it is that you are working on, okay? A lot of forward moving energy and a lot of support at this time. With the Knight of Cups showing up here, you might be hearing from a Scorpio energy. Could be Cancer, could be Pisces as well, but I'm really getting Scorpio vibes here, okay? There could be some messages showing up for you. Sagittarius, could be love messages for some of you. For others of you, it's simply like a supporting energy, like, hey, I have your back. What can I do for you? What can I do to support you here at this time, okay? So also Capricorn, okay? So Scorpio, Capricorn could be insignificant at this time. But I just feel like, yeah, look, revel in it, enjoy it, okay? I feel like it's going to be a good week for you, okay? Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there, okay? But actually, I'm going to pull a couple of extra cards over here, okay? Anything else that Sagittarius needs to hear for this week? All right, wow. We're going to take them. Look, we're going to take them, okay? You have close, you have foe, you have adapt, okay? Being an energy of adaptability. I'm going to leave that there, okay? Going with the flow. Foe, it's funny because, like, I'm, like, talking about, like, all of the support that you're having over here. And then you got the foe card over here, okay? So, just be mindful. Be mindful. I'm gonna throw this out there. For some of you, it might be that Scorpio energy that I was getting earlier. No, it doesn't have to be. But just kind of keep an eye out, be very not guarded, like how would I say that? Just kind of dang, sorry. All I keep hearing is keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I would never consciously advise that, but that's something that I heard. So I don't know what it means to some of you. Like, I would never advise that, right? Like, this is not advice, okay? I'm just telling you a message that I heard over here, okay? But just kind of, be aware, okay? Be aware of people, kind of checking on their intentions, okay? Just kind of, yeah. All right, and then you have close over here. I feel like you're close. You're close to achieving something. I feel like you're closer than you realize as well. And I'm also hearing like that there's something that's going to be closed out. I don't know what that is, but like I heard close it. So I don't know what needs to be closed. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Look, you get to decide what it means to you. All right, Sagittarius. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. All right. I hope that there are messages for you in this reading. I feel like Sagittarius always gets like, woo. I don't know who is in the Sagittarian pile. Please leave me a comment. Let me know if there was anything in here for you, because I feel like the Sagittarian energy in these readings always gets a little like all over the place. And I mean, I love it. I love me my Sagittariuses. Just wondering. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you again next week. I hope there were messages for you here. All right. We are going to hydrate and move on to all right, Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your weekly quickie. We are starting with the dominant energy for you at this time. Woo, woo. Scorpio, you have Trine showing up here, so good luck coming your way, okay? Now, what I love about Trine and this energy over here is that I feel like you don't even have to do anything. Like, you just welcome in this change of luck just because, that's life. Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down. And I feel like you're about to be up over here, okay? So, yeah, either for some of you, if you feel like you've been down on your luck could be changing, okay? For those of you that feel like things have been going pretty okay, I feel like you have more support of the universe coming your way as well here. Okay, I would say, like, keep your, wow, whoa, okay, sorry, let me do an old school shuffle. Keep your options open. Oh, yep, 7 of Cups, okay. I feel like keep your options open. With the 7 of Cups, you're looking at different perspectives. You're understanding what your different options are. You're not closing yourself off, okay. something that I'm really hearing is about how sometimes opportunities and luck come to us in disguise, right? So like we may get an opportunity that we don't recognize because it's not what we wanted, right? We're like, that's not a new opportunity. That's not something that I wanted. And it's actually intended, right, to give us like a new, like kind of like a chance at something, right? But we dismiss it because it's not exactly what we wanted. So I feel like there's something here about that, like kind of keeping your eyes open and your options open to different ways that the universe can be supporting you, because it might not be what you initially asked for, initially thought, okay? Now, the Seven of Cups is the only card showing up right here, okay? So this is telling me that this is the energy to focus on over here, okay? You do have, two kings here, the King of Wands, Father of Wands, and the King of Coins showing up reversed over here. Now, this is how you are showing up to the rest of the world. So a couple of things I'm going to say. For those of you who are maybe in positions of power or who are taking care of a lot of things, okay, like maybe you feel like, oh, I'm always the one in charge of things, or I'm always the one that has to take care of all these things, and like you just have a lot on your plate, right? And I feel like I'm talking to those of you who take care of like others. I don't know how to explain this. It's like, so this could be like a work situation, right? Like maybe you're in a managerial position, or maybe this is like in your friend work, you're the one that's always organizing things, or like in your family, you're the one that's like, delegating chores and, telling your family or your housemates or whatever, right? Like, hey, this needs to get done, right? Like, so like, that's kind of what I mean here. Okay. Like any of those or more. Okay. But for those of you who are taking those leadership roles over here, do be mindful of how you are presenting yourself, because the Father of Wands reversed can be a little bit, how can I say this? A little bit selfish, a little bit kind of too worried about themselves, a little bit unwilling to listen to others' perspectives, right? Like this is what I want and this is how we're gonna do it, and F you all, So I'm seeing this as kind of, like being willing to take a step back, being willing to either let people, step up their game, or kind of being mindful about how you're communicating and how you are navigating this leadership role that you seem to be in, okay? Because there's almost, for some of you, it's almost like you're running the risk of getting exhausted from this, okay? Like the reverse is like, oh, like I'm tired, I'm burnt out, I'm tired of having to do this again. And for others of you, it could even, I'm gonna say, it could be like escalated fights or disagreements and things like that, okay? And so you get to decide if you want to like step down or back off, like temporarily. I feel like this is like, a weekly temporary energy where you're just kind of like, oh, I need to delegate some of this work. And for others of you, it's just like, kind of, okay, I'm going to change the way that I'm asking for things, or I'm going to address the way that I'm, asking for support or whatever it is that you're doing. Okay. Well, that felt like, whoa, I don't, look, I hope that made sense. Okay. I didn't hear anything I just said. My conscious mind didn't hear anything I just said. So I hope it makes sense to you, Scorpio. Okay. Yeah, I go back to this, okay? It's almost like the risk of getting burnt out, getting exhausted, okay? I feel like you are being asked to sit with yourself, like I see, like from the, like, right, the Father of Wands is, sorry, I just heard Ace is high, but, the Father of Wands is technically, right, like the highest card in the deck, and then the Ace of Wands is like the beginning, the seed, so I feel like there's just, hey, take a step back so that you don't burn yourself out, so you don't exhaust yourself. I feel like your material realm with the King of Coins needs your attention. For some of you, this could be your health. For some, I'm gonna say this. For some of you, I just heard like spend some money on yourself, or like obviously, check your budget and what it is that you have access to, right? But for some of you, it's almost like maybe you need to buy yourself a nice massage. Maybe you need to buy yourself that treat. Like you're taking care of your needs here as well, okay, with the King of Coins, okay? Like I said, be mindful. I'm not telling you to spend money that you don't have, but I do feel like if you're in need of like this replenishing your energy, the King of Coins reversed is saying you come first, okay? Some of y'all, you could be dealing with, I'm gonna throw this out there, okay? Like you could be dealing with some earthy energy, also some fire energy, okay? But Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you know, around you. Could be a boss figure. For some of you, it could be like your spouse, some sort of misalignment, like miscommunication as well, okay? Just kind of maybe like I need to get back into a balance of like how much we're doing for each other, okay? Like me, like for some, look, I'm gonna say for some of you, you might feel like this person is taking too much from you, okay? And that's why you're also being very mindful of, like, is this person taking too much from me, you know? And how am I asking for my boundaries to be respected over here, okay? Look, I hope that makes sense, okay? Yeah, I'm trying to think of like an alternative, not like an alternative, right? But like, sorry, I'm just kind of like be mindful of any energies that you feel are depleting you. Like, that's it, really, you know? If you feel like somebody is taking too much from you, like, it's up to you to set those boundaries as well, okay? Regardless of who it is, okay? Wow. Okay, you have... All right, I'm just gonna pull a couple of extra cards over here why did I do a 360? I meant to do a 180. All right. Just anything extra that you need to know right now. Okay. Hydrate. Okay. Maybe you just need to hydrate. Okay. How are you nourishing your body in this moment? Okay. It is summer where I'm at, so make sure that you're drinking enough water. Also, you know, pay attention to your emotions, pay attention to your feelings. I go back to the 7 of Cups. Okay. This, all of these options that you're exploring and things like that, you know, check in with your intuition and your instincts about what they're telling you about what feels good and, you know, what you'd like to pursue over here. Your routine could need your attention. I think I kind of touched on it a little bit. I don't know if I did. All right. But your routine, you know, maybe you need some shifting, some adjusting over here. And if you like diligently address your routine, okay, there could be something like you're cementing, like you're like, you know what, for this week at least, you know, for some of you I heard for 21 days, okay. But you know, I am trying, right, like to get this done at this certain time, right? Or like this day of the week I'm going to accomplish this or something, you know, whatever it is. I do feel like like there's something that could be very beneficial to you addressing your routine. Look, as somebody who hates routines and things like that, I'm just gonna say, like, it is beneficial sometimes, right? Like, so be diligent about how you address that. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, Scorpio, right? Woo. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move on, but thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I hope that there were messages for you here. If there were, please feel free to leave me a like, a comment, subscribe if you feel inclined to. Let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this. All right. Whew, goodness golly. Oh, I just felt like my back hurt. All right. I'm actually going to try something here. All right. Hello. Hello, Libra. Hello, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your weekly quickie for July 21st. We are starting with the dominant energy for you at this time. You have the 7th house being highlighted for you here. This is the house of, you know, partnerships, your one-on-one relationships. So this could be a romantic partner. This could be your like a friend, right? Like, so not like your friend circle, but a specific friend, or a specific family member, or a business partner. Okay, anybody like a teacher, sorry, I meant to say mentor and then teacher, like a teacher mentor type of, you know, like anybody that you interact with one-on-one. I feel like your one-on-one relationships are going to be important this week, and how it is that you are navigating them. Now I'm going to say, Libra, the 7th house is the natal house of Libra, so that is your own house here. Okay, so I feel like you being true to yourself, you kind of like being true to yourself, like doing things that recognize you, that acknowledge what you want, that, you know, like you're, I feel like you're checking in with yourself as you are interacting with others. Okay, so like don't dismiss who you are for the sake of others is another way that I'm getting that messaging. Okay, now, yeah, woo. All right. Now you do have the in your internal side over here, you have like the 7 of Wands and the Moon showing up here. I feel like some of you Look, I'm going to say I'm getting communication, secrets revealed. You're learning something. There's something that's being exposed. So for some of you, it's like there's something that you've been keeping hidden that you're suddenly deciding to put out there, revealed to someone. For some of you, you're dealing with an air sign. So this would be Aquarius, a Libra like yourself, or a Gemini as well. Okay, or a Virgo. Okay, it doesn't, I mean, I don't know, but I feel like just kind of keep an ear open. Keep an ear open for communication, because I do feel like there's information kind of circling you, secrets being revealed, like something that's I don't know, being exposed here. Okay, for those of you that is not coming from a person, this could be about you uncovering certain parts of yourself. Okay, like with the moon showing up, this is how you're showing up. I feel like there's something that you're saying, I'm no longer hiding this from the world. Okay, some of y'all could have been in isolation for a while, and you're deciding, like, I feel like you're kind of going back and forth between, like, I'm kind of in hiding, I'm isolating, like, oh yep, there you go, you've been okay, yeah. You've been in conflict with yourself. I'm going to say, sorry, the moon is Pisces energy. The hermit is Virgo energy. These are very opposite. These are the, right there on the axis. They're literally like the opposite energies. Okay. Now the hermit rules our routine, our day to day. The moon, or not the hermit, sorry, Virgo rules like our routines are day to day. Okay, like our work-life balance sort of situation. Pisces rules our spirituality, our connection to the unconscious and subconscious over here. Okay, a lot of spiritual healing as well. Okay, so I feel like there's something about you working with these two energies here, okay? So creating space for spirituality, addressing your routines, okay? Like the things that you're doing in your everyday life. I feel like there's something about you bringing a more spiritual part of yourself into what it is that you're doing every day, okay? So like you might be incorporating spiritual practices into your routines at this time, okay? Look, that's not for everybody, but for those of you for whom it resonates, I feel like that's what you're being called to do at this moment. Okay, so actually I'm gonna throw this out there, because we have a full moon in Capricorn happening at this moment. For you, this full moon is hitting your fourth house. So this is your house of home, okay? So creating a sacred space, creating a safe space where you live, okay? Like you might be cleaning up your house. You might be, I heard like feng shuiing, kind of switching things out to make it feel more comfortable for you, okay? And I feel like in turn, this addressing of your physical space is going to kind of help you like kind of give you like this emotional release, or like this mental clarity. I'm just kind of feeling like a I'm seeing this imagery of you like sitting down on your couch and looking like, okay, this is a very specific image that I'm getting, but I'm seeing like somebody like kind of looking around their place and just like going like and then plopping down on like their couch. Like, yes. Okay. So I don't know why. Okay. Maybe that's something that you need to work with or work on right now. Okay. But that's what I'm getting. All right. With the Seven of Wands showing up over here, like in your innermost, okay, I am seeing this as you like taking a step back, you kind of saying, look, you know what, there are things that I don't need to take care of right now. Okay, where can I actually, because the Seven of Wands, courageous, charging forward, taking care of business, right? Like, yes, let's do that, very ignited. Okay, but I'm just kind of seeing this as you being okay with chilling, being okay with getting some rest, being okay with not feeling like you have to take care of so much, or like even other people right now. It's like you're kind of taking care of yourself, you're taking care of your home. You're finding support. I feel like you're finding support in very like one-on-one dynamics. Okay, I don't think it's like social circle support. It's more like you're talking things out. Maybe you're talking things out with your roommate, maybe you're talking things out with your boss, your friend, like I don't know, like your lover. Okay, whatever it is. Okay, yeah. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move on and ask for any other messages that Libra needs to hear right now. All right. We have, work. We talked about that. Shadows, yes. and career call. Goodness, Dahlia. Okay, you got my work and my career call. So for some of you, yeah, there could be shifts in what you do for a living. There could be a need for work-life balance to be addressed. Okay, communication could be coming, with the Page of Swords. This is communication. Okay, keep your ears open, new opportunities. Okay, regarding your career could be coming your way over here. Okay, and I'm gonna say, like, with shadows, very much this moon energy, this hermit energy. Okay, paying attention to any fears and any insecurities that rise up at this moment is gonna be so important. Okay, like, look, I'm even getting, dang, Libra, I don't know why I'm getting so many like scenarios for you, okay? But it's like, because I'm even getting like you getting like a career call or something, and like, hey, would you like to, do this or try this new thing, and you being unwilling to because you just don't feel up to it, or you don't feel like you have the capacity, or like you don't have the smarts, right? Like, no, I'm not smart enough to do that or whatever. And it's like, look, if you don't want to do something because you're like, not my thing, I do not want to do that, cool, right? But if you're not doing it because of some insecurity or some fear, right, then check in with yourself, because you don't want to hold yourself back here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. All right, Libra. But I hope that there were messages for you here. If there were, please feel free to let me know. Your likes, comments, subscribes are the best way to let me know. And let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this, and if there was anything here for you at all. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I hope to see you again next week. All right. We are moving on to Virgo. All right. Hello, Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or whichever place that brought you here. Welcome to your weekly quickie. We are starting with the dominant energy for you at this time. And you have Palace showing up for you here with wisdom, skill, self-defense, okay? I'm trying to remember. Wow, I don't know why I decided. I think I just like unconsciously decided to grab my coffee and take a sip in the middle of me talking, and I didn't even realize I was doing it. Sorry. And then I spilled, so great. But look, Virgo, listen. I don't know if I'm trying to think if Athena is related to Virgo, but I don't know. Athena always just gives me Virgo vibes. I don't think she is. I think Virgo's like related to something else, but anyway, sorry, because you have Palace Athena. There you go, showing up for you here, okay? I'm going to say, this is the goddess of battle, okay? This is, and by that I mean the goddess of coming up with a game plan, the goddess of strategizing, the goddess of using your wit, your smarts, okay? So very much being in touch with the logical part of yourself is going to be important during this week, okay? You have the Ace of Cups showing up in your innermost, which is telling me that for some of you, your emotions could be running high. You could be feeling very I'm going to say like disappointed, kind of even held back over here with the Son of Pentacles as well. Like something is keeping you from charging forward. There could have been something that you were excited to get started that was feeling like it was, emotionally fulfilling. And then all of a sudden it didn't pan out. And you're like, I don't know where to go now. Like this is beautiful energy. Like I feel like you can change it, you can transform it, but you do have to kind of take the step back and come up with some strategies to continue to charge forward. And I feel like for some of you there is this need to reconcile like this hurt, these bad feelings. And look, I'm not saying to reason out your feelings. That sounds like terrible advice, right? Because sometimes we need to sit in our feelings, we need to feel our hurt and all these things. But I am getting this messaging that for you right now at this time, okay, there could be something about you sitting with this energy of like, dang, this didn't pan out, but also considering, what are the good things about something not working out? What are the good things, what does it open the door for, right? Like, it's like, well, this door closed, but what does it give me a potential for? What does this mean that I can focus on instead? Okay, so it's almost like you're taking this step back to learn something, okay, because there are resources for you out here that you don't seem to be recognizing. For some of you, like I go back to this, I feel like you could feel like like, look, I'm gonna just throw this out there. Like, some of y'all could even feel like you lost some money in the situation. Your living situation could have changed. Okay, like you're at a loss. Like, I feel like there was like a net loss happening here that you are feeling. And I'm gonna say, look, if you feel like, you know what, like I didn't lose as much as I could have, or no, you know what, I'm actually okay financially, then definitely show gratitude to the universe and count your blessings, because I do feel like for some of you, like you could be feeling this energy of like shish nappies, you know, like I came out losing, like I lost money, like dang, sorry, I just heard for some of you, I lost money on this person, or I lost money on the situation, you know, and now I kind of need to get back out there and kind of get you know, like start over, you know, or some of you, like you're budget checking, right? Like you're really, I'm getting this energy of being very diligent about your money. Also looking for resources, okay, where you might be overspending some money. So I don't know, like, is there subscriptions that you can cancel? Are there food banks that you can access? I don't know, but like I'm getting just like there's resources out there. Don't be afraid to look for them, okay? Especially for those of you that are kind of feeling like, you know, you're kind of starting from the ground up again, okay? Now, with the Two of Swords, I really am seeing this. I go back to this. It's like I'm seeing this as your perspective more than anything. Like you have choices to make, right? Like you have choices to make in regards to, like starting something that's more emotionally fulfilling, that feels better. Like there's strategies, like I said, that you're coming up with over here. But I feel like it's coming from your mindset, you gaining clarity. I don't feel like you're making a lot of moves at this moment. It's like just kind of like you're organizing your ideas and trying to figure stuff out, okay? You could have, for some of you, like you could have choices being presented to you, like keep an eye out for, or an ear out for a Libra, okay? That might be offering you something, a new opportunity, okay? Let's see, you know, because I'm really getting this energy. I want to get a clarifier card, okay? Okay, so if there's a Libra or, well, somebody offering something to Virgo right now, what is it that they're offering? What is it that they're offering here, okay? Can we get a card? The Emperor, wow. Wow, look, for some of you, like, you could be getting, like, some sort of promotion. You could be getting an opportunity. Yeah, dang, sorry. Yeah, some of y'all could have, like, a promotion sort of your way, okay? Some of y'all, it's a love offer. I'm gonna throw that out there, okay? Like, it could be somebody that wants to, like, meet you halfway, like kind of be, I'm sorry, I just heard like, because the Emperor is also known as like the divine counterpart. Sorry, and then with the Ace of Cups showing up over here, or the Emperor and Empress, okay, like I don't know, I mean, it doesn't have to be like a heteronormative relationship or anything. I'm just kind of saying. The point is, Virgo, there could be a love offer. There could be a promotion offer, okay? Like, I don't know, like just kind of keep your ears open, okay? Keep your ears open for keep your energy open. Sorry. Libra and Aries, they're very oppositional energy, okay? So there you go, that's what it is. Oh, sorry, messages come in interesting ways, okay? Virgo, keep your ears and your eyes and your heart, for some of you, your heart, okay, open, for somebody that's going to be very different than you expect, okay? Like maybe you've been hyper focused on a certain career opportunity or a certain kind of lover or partner or something like that, and I feel like the right opportunity, the right partner, they're going to be a little bit different. They might even feel like you're opposite at first. Look, I'm going to say, if they're your complete opposite and you just don't see eye to eye in any way and you're always fighting, that's not what I'm talking about, okay? I'm talking more about like this opposites attract in the complementary sort of way, okay? But keep your eyes open for something that is a little bit unexpected, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, Virgo. But I hope that there were messages for you here. If there were, please feel free to leave me a like, a comment, subscribe if you feel inclined to. Let me know if there were messages for you here and if you'd like to see more readings like this. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I hope to see you again next week. All right. We are going to move on to Leo, but I need some water first. All right, hello, Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your weekly quickie. We are starting with the dominant energy for you at this time. And you have Psyche showing up for you here, okay? Wow. Soul, consciousness, mind, okay? Your subconscious could very much be calling to you, okay? Like you could be, I'm going to say focusing on your mental health as well could be important at this time. I'm even hearing like paying attention to your dreams. Like you could be getting even like, I heard like psychic messages, okay? Or messages that you might not even understand right now, but I feel like it's like your deep, like, like your collective consciousness awakening. Goodness golly. Woo, what is going on, Leo? All right, now you do have the Mother of Wands in your innermost. You have the Ten of Cups. It's how you are showing up to the world over here. I'm going to say, you know, with the Mother of Wands, this could be your own energy. Sometimes it's, you know, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, okay, like, so, but, you know, this, you know, I'm seeing it as you right now, okay? And you maybe not feeling like your strongest self right now, okay? For some of you, you could be feeling, I mean, I don't know, a little exhausted. I mean, you could be feeling like you're taking care of a lot of things, trying to, like, you could have a lot of plans, a lot of things in the work over here that you're getting delays on, is what I'm seeing with the Ace of Coins, okay? It's like things aren't moving as fast as you would like to. I'm going to say, because this is showing up in your innermost, do not dismiss the power of rest, okay? I do, like, here's the thing, though. I'm seeing it as, it's not like you're stopping something, okay? It's more of an energy of reassessment. There you go. There you go. That's what it is. It's like you're reassessing, you're like switching things up, okay? Like you're not putting things to a halt, all right? Because the Ten of Cups continues to charge forward. It continues to put you know, their love and their energy into a situation. So whatever it is that you're trying to grow, that you're trying to hatch here, okay? I do feel like it, like there is some potential, but there's just some delays. I feel like the Justice card showing up here is saying, yes, you know, the energy is going to meet you halfway. If you decide to continue, you decide to go on, if you put love into the situation, I feel like, you know, there's this need to take a step back, you know, from the mother to the son over here. It's like you're taking a step back. You're not trying to finish everything right away. And it's almost like you're getting back to, like, why am I working on this? I don't know what it is that you're working on, or I don't know how this is speaking to you, Leo, right now, okay? But whatever is shifting, whatever needs your attention here, okay, it's like you're want to make sure that you're coming at it from a place of, I am doing this because I love this, right? And if you are feeling like, I don't love doing this, then check in with yourself about, you know, what is it that I actually want to do that I love? What is it that actually makes me feel good when I'm working on it? I go back to this, I feel really weird because I have no idea what it is that you're working on, but the messages seem so clear here that if it's something that you're truly enjoying and makes you feel good, then the universe is going to support you and meet you and bring you like this fruitful energy, right? Like bring things back into balance over here, okay? I feel like the delays are simply to help you reassess your situation and to also encourage you to get yourself into an energy of receiving, okay? I feel like there are some gifts, like material support coming your way, like not just, you know, somebody coming and saying like, you got this, right? But I'm getting, I don't know, look, I go back to this, I don't know why. I don't know why I'm really like hyper focusing on this. Like, I think I'm just like, I want to know what it is. What is it, Leo? What is it that you're working on? Okay. Because I keep saying like, I don't know what you're working on. But whatever it is, I feel like somebody wants to give you like something material, like it could be like some financial support, it could be money, it could be like gifts, it could be, I don't know, look, like maybe you're moving somewhere new or whatever, right? And somebody's like, hey, here I have some chairs and I have a coffee table, and oh, here I have a microwave, or like, I don't know, right? Like whatever, right? Maybe you're starting a new project and somebody's like, oh, like I have some, you know, funding, or I don't know, whatever it is, okay? I do feel like that support is out there. Keep an eye out for Libra energy. If it's not a Libra person, it could just be somebody that sees you and is like, oh my God, this person's working so hard. Or, oh my God, I really want to be there to meet this person halfway too. Okay, so be open to that. Okay, Libra, I'm going to go ahead. Not Libra, Leo. Goodness golly. Sorry, yeah. So some of y'all, you have a Libra coming into your life. I mean, it could be a new friend. If it's an old friend, maybe. New friend, new acquaintance, something. Okay. All right, Leo. I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple extra cards, see what else is showing up for you here. You have trust, you have joy, and you have magic. Trust and magic for some of you, okay? Look, for those of you that were as confused I was during this reading, I feel like there's something about trusting, like trusting the support of the universe is there, trusting that what you're working on is going to pan out, that your efforts will be rewarded here, okay? Believe in magic. Allow yourself to, it's like maybe you don't see the whole picture quite yet, but I feel like you will. Like, I feel like the universe is working in magical ways to support you over here, okay? And with joy. Create space for joy, create space to have some fun, okay? That could be something that you want to incorporate into your life at this week, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, Leo, but I hope that there were messages for you here. If there were, please feel free to leave me a like, a comment, subscribe if you feel inclined to. Let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I hope to see you again next week. Woo, all right. I need a little bit of water, actually, before we move on to Cancer. All right. Hello, Cancer. Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, all whichever placement brought you here. Wow. I think we're going to take it because this popped out and Ed wanted to be with you here. Okay, Cancer. You have Chiron showing up for you here. So your core wounds, okay, could be rising up at this time during this week, like showing, okay? So core wounds vary by person, right? For some of us, they could revolve around around family, around self-love. It could revolve around money. It could revolve around work. Like anything, right? But how you might identify a core wound is just something that brings you pain and hurt that you continuously experience in your life, right? I'm sorry, Cancer. Like for some of us, I just very loudly heard, oh, feeling rejected by your loved ones, right? Like that could be something that, you experience throughout your life. Like not valuing, like not knowing how to validate yourself, right? Having trouble with money for others, whatever, right? Like it can vary. Okay. Sorry, the family message really struck me because I heard it so loud and clear. So I don't know if that's resonant to some of you here. Okay, but something I'm gonna say with these core wounds showing up here is that if you choose, right, to take on the task, if you choose to address these things at the root, there is so much potential for healing and recognizing it, right? Like recognizing, sitting with those patterns, allowing yourself to experience the pain so that you know how to address it and how to kind of recognize it and become stronger when it does show up again. Unfortunately with Chiron energy, it's something that follows us the rest of our life, but we can become stronger if we learn to know when we're kind of having these ideas rise up. Look, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go with the rejected from, like, if it's not your story, it's not your story, but I'm gonna go with the, like maybe feeling rejected by your family situation. Okay, so maybe, yeah, look, yeah, for some of you it could be a mother figure too, like feeling very unsupported, with the Queen of Coins. Okay, if it's not a mother, it could be like a spouse. Okay, like, but I'm getting, some mother spouse kind of energy here, feeling like they're very greedy, ungiving kind of thing. Look, if it's not your story, check your other placements. Okay, so this energy could be rising. Okay, this person could be coming back into your life being very demanding, okay, over here. But I go back to this, what I was saying about, maybe you're feeling constantly rejected by family. For some of you, like I said, maybe it's like you're constantly feeling rejected by this mother figure or your lovers or something like that. and it's something that you continuously experience, right? But as you learn to recognize it and you learn to stop and say, hey, whoa, this is a thing that's making me feel hurt, right? Then you can either address it, right, by saying, hey, this is a boundary that I need to set. This is something that I need to ask for, or this is something that I need to avoid, or this is something that I need to walk away from, right? And then you have this ability to heal yourself, to work through that energy, to say, you know, this is how I am going to change things and have more control of the future outcomes of your life here regarding these core wounds. Okay, so goodness golly, I'm so sorry that I went into that whole tangent, Cancer. But like I said, for some of you, I feel like this could be showing up in the form of a person, okay? Like kind of somebody shaking up your week over here, because you are showing up in the Tower, the Five of Pentacles. This is a lot of challenging energy, Cancer. I'm going to say, look, if this is not your reading, please just close out. If this is not something that you want to hear, please, you know, X out or check a different placement, okay? But for those of you who are ready, for those of you who are trying to transmute this energy here, like I said, look, pain, core wounds, but potential for healing here, okay? This could just be a week with things get shaken up over here, but I feel like you're becoming stronger. You're starting to realize, you know what? I don't need this in my life. For some of you, you could be cutting people out from your life. It's like I'm hearing like cutting your losses and saying, you know what? Like, nope, this is not a tower that I want. This is not a life that I want to live. I'm going to leave this behind. I'm cutting these things out of my life. I'm cutting this person out of my life. I don't want to be repeating this. Okay. Now I'm going to say, be very mindful about suppression versus actual like conscious addressing, right? Like, it's not like you're suppressing your feelings and your emotions and then saying, I'm never going to deal with this. This is more of an energy of you consciously saying, I am going to actively walk away from this because this hurts me and this is something that I need to do for myself. And you're like kind of working through these feelings over here. Okay. For some of you, I'm going to say like you might feel like cutting this off can lead you to some financial losses, okay? Or like cutting things out of your life here. Like you're like, oh, like now I'm going to be taking steps back, you know, now I'm going to be, you know, like it could even be losing money, right? Like your living situation could be changing. But the Five of Pentacles, I'm going to say it's always a reminder that there are resources out there, okay? That you do not have to go through things alone. And maybe you will have a little bit of a setback, okay? I do feel like the Queen of Coins is saying you can learn to take care of yourself, right? Like you can learn to be this very self-sufficient person for yourself, regardless of others, okay? Like I'm going to say, you know, for some of you, maybe you very heavily relied, you know, I go back to this, like it'd be like a mother figure, a spousal figure, okay? But, or like somebody who, how can I say this? It was like you financially collaborated, right? Like you both kind of like maybe you were getting financial support from this person. So it's like if you cut this person off or if you decide to move from this, right? Like it's like, oh, now I'm going to have less money. But it's like you can do this for yourself too, okay? It's really going to depend on what it is that you value, okay? Like, dang, sorry, you have all earth energy showing up here. 7, Queen, 5, okay? Coins, pentacles, okay? Over here. All right, so I do feel like there are shifts in your material realm happening, but you get to decide. You get to decide what's worth it and what's not. I will never tell you what to do, okay? I'm just like reading the energies that are here, but with the 7 of Coins, I'm going to say that it does want you to reflect on what has been repeating that is no longer serving you, because it's almost like you're getting trapped. Like you're getting trapped in something and not seeing things come into fruition or grow because you keep doing things the same way, right? And then hence this sense of frustration. Now, yeah, the reversal of the 7 of Coins to me always says switch things up. Like I said, you trust what that means for you. You know, for some of you, I'm going to say this could be learning to set boundaries, talking things out, being willing to open up, you know. For others of you, I go back to this Tower. It means creating a big shift in your life that may temporarily destabilize you. But give you more control of your life. So you get to decide. You get to decide what the shift is here. Okay. Goodness golly. Yeah. Whoa, Cancer, this is really heavy. I hope you're okay. Best wishes with everything. All right. I hope that there were messages here, all right, for you. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I hope to see you again next week, all right? Wow. Whew. All right. Hello, Gemini, sun, moon, rising, or whichever placement brought you here. I'm gonna say, I looked up, I was kind of taking a breather here between after the Cancer reading, and I looked up and it was 1-11-11. So just a bunch of ones showing up over here. Okay, so I don't know, maybe the number one's been following you. You could have new beginnings showing up for you. With 11-11 as well, wishes coming true. All right. But yeah, all right, welcome to your reading. Okay, we are starting with the dominant energy for you. At this time, you have Mars showing up for you over here. Okay, Mars is the planet of action. Okay, making some moves over here, how you charge toward things. So you could be deciding to make some moves in your life at this time. I feel like taking charge, taking ownership of your journey, actually making tangible moves is what I'm hearing, right? Like, it's like maybe you've had some ideas, maybe you've had some feelings over here, and now you're finally acting on them. So yeah, I'm gonna say, for some of you, you could be experiencing some delays with the Ace of Pentacles showing up here, things not going as fast as you would like them to. But I'm gonna say, I do feel like any delays that you might be experiencing could be a sign for you to reassess or re-strategize something, okay? With the Three of Cups showing up in your deep within, I feel like open yourself up to collaboration, open yourself up to communication, to learning from others, talking things out, okay? Finding support from people around you, okay? For some of you, I'm even hearing like people that you might have not been previously open to. I don't know how to explain that. Like, it might be, I don't know, like you could be talking to somebody new, somebody different, somebody that you for some of you it's like, oh, you're talking things out with your friends and whatever, and for some of you it's like you're talking to somebody that maybe you hadn't talked to before, or you have very different views, but once you get to talk, it's like they're giving you new perspectives or new ideas or new insights into your life or something, okay? Like whatever it is that you're taking action toward, okay? Get yourself into an energy of receptivity over here with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like the reversal is really asking you to be okay with accepting, with taking support. I feel like there could be material support coming your way if you open yourself up to it. Okay, it doesn't have to be anything big, it doesn't have to be like somebody's giving you $1 million, but it could be, I don't know, just kind of little gifts here and there, just kind of support. I feel like this is saying accept it, okay? Now I'm gonna say more delays over here, okay? But I feel like this is kind of to give you some time, give you some space to figure out balance within yourself. With the Temperance card showing up here, there's a sense of moderation needing to happen. Sometimes Mars gets very excited to work on something, so you could be exerting too much energy one way or the other. For some of you, I'm even hearing like not taking enough action towards something, okay? So how can you bring your ideas, your thoughts, your desires, how can you actually bring those into the material realm and start working toward them, right? So that they're not just living in your head and in your heart, that you're actually doing little things to work toward those goals and those ambitions, okay? I feel like that's a little bit of this, I don't know, like this moderation, this Mars energy here, okay? Making moves. I feel like this is a week to make moves, but it's interesting because it's like, how can I say this? Oh, there you go. That's what it is. Because I'm like, you have the Page of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles reversed, right? So I'm kind of like, things aren't because you're going slow and steady. That's really what it is. Okay. Things might not be happening as fast as you can, but you have to trust, with Temperance. I feel like, I don't know, like I'm really getting the as above so below kind of messaging in this here, but it's like, you're creating things and then you're making things happen, but it's like not like everything's gonna happen at the same time, right? Like if you plant this tree, right, like you could plant an oak, seed, or what's it called, sorry, I'm thinking of like the pine cones, right, or whatever. It's not gonna grow in a day. It's not like you're gonna put it in the dirt and all of a sudden you have this tree, right? It takes tending, it takes time, it takes watering, it takes, sometimes you need to sing to it, okay? Maybe some of y'all need to get out there and sing, okay? But yeah, so like don't feel, I feel like don't get dissuaded if things aren't happening as fast. This is really just about any little step that you can start taking towards something, okay? Goodness golly, Gemini. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up with any additional messages that you might need to hear at this time. All right, you have setback. Yep, you have revelations and changes. Okay, yes, look, I'm going to say for those of you that are feeling like you're being set back, like you're having setbacks over here, it's because something needs changing. Sorry, these are like in the same color over here. All right, so you don't dismiss, I feel like don't take these setbacks as, you're done. It's almost like take these setbacks as a moment to re-envision things and figure out what needs to change or what you can do differently as you move forward. Okay, you could be learning some important news, some important information. You could have Sagittarius energy coming your way. Okay, that's the opposite of Gemini. Yeah. So Sagittarius, opposite of Gemini. Okay, so it might not be a Sagittarius necessarily. It could be somebody very different from you. Sorry, I go back to this because I was getting this at the beginning, where I was saying about opening yourself up to different perspectives, right? Like maybe people that you haven't talked to before that maybe you're very different. Yeah, there you go. Okay. I don't know. I feel like there's something about you expanding your connections, to your willingness to talk to people with different points of views. Okay, like something about that can be very supportive at this time. Okay, but anyway, yeah, so like revelations. Okay, something that's revealed to you that you're learning at this time. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, Gemini. I hope there were messages for you here. If there were, please feel free to leave me a like, a comment, subscribe if you feel inclined to. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I hope to see you again next week. All right, we are going to move on to Taurus. Okay, where is my deck? Over here. All right. Hello, Taurus. Hello, Taurus, Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising, or whichever place them brought you here. Welcome to your weekly quickie. We are starting with the dominant energy for you. At this time, you have the first house showing up over here. Okay, this is the house of self. You could be sorry, I just heard some of y'all could be changing your appearance. Okay, I don't know, like it seems kind of silly, right? But like maybe your wardrobe is changing, your hair is changing, you could be doing something different to your appearance. Okay, also, at a deeper level, all right, for some of you, your sense of self could be changing. Who you are, how it is that you navigate the world could be shifting over here as well. All right, yeah, you have the Four of Swords and the Three of Pentacles showing up for you here. I'm gonna say, for some of you, your innermost is, I feel like you're doing a lot. You're showing up over here in a very cooperative, like climbing mountains, like doing things over here, working with others. This is an energy of collaboration, cooperation, first step towards something, building, working together. And then the Four Swords is over here, like, I just want to chill. I just want to take some time. I want to meditate. Okay. So for some of you, it could be about balancing both of these energies. All right. This energy of, kind of honoring the time for yourself, honoring the time that you are taking with others, giving yourself the space to be with you, giving yourself to the space to be outside and inside. Okay. Sorry. I'm seeing like the four swords to me is a very, like internal, how do I say this? Like, it's in your mind, right? Like, it's like I'm getting like meditating, journaling, you know, sorry, I just heard tents, like building yourself a tent. Okay, I don't know, maybe it could be out in nature, it could be in the in the comfort of your living room, I don't know. Okay. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I don't know, like something about like balancing this energy, all right, of giving yourself that time to chill, and then that time to, yes, you know, get out there, make things real, make some moves. Okay, like progress. Just the Three of Pentacles is very forward moving. Okay, not quite the first but the second step towards success. Okay. Now the Knight of Wands over here, I'm gonna say, I do feel like you're being asked to refine your energy a little bit, because the Knight of Wands is very powerful, very excited, loves to charge forward, loves to charge toward the things that you know, makes them feel good, follows their instincts, you know, all of these amazing things. And I feel like you are keeping some of that energy, but the reversal to me is kind of saying, hey, slow down. Yes, trust your instincts. Yes, have fun. Yes, enjoy yourself. Okay, but be careful that you're not doing things to an extreme where it ends up either tiring you out or you end up being reckless. Okay, because I feel, you know, those are some of the more shadowy sides. Whatever. You know what? Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean, right? Look, some of the shadow sides of the Knight of Wands reversed here, okay, can be doing things in a way that not only hurts you but can even be reckless toward others, or, you know, just kind of feeling tired, fatigued, and then depleting yourself of energy, like, you know, you tiring yourself out, and then not having any energy to continue to charge forward. But I feel like with the Emperor showing up here, it's like you are going to be making a lot of moves here, so it's almost like you're conserving your energy, hence this need to really balance, you know, like this I'm getting like this rest and cooperation, like this mental space and this physical, and like mental energy and physical energy, like there's this need to really bring those into balance this week, because you are making some moves over here. You could be starting something new, starting a new journey, something different. Okay, the Emperor, I do see this like as a starter card. Okay, and very much charging forward, right, like towards something. So I feel like, let's see, I don't know, I'm gonna get a clarifying card. Tell me more about this Emperor. Okay. Wow. Okay. A couple of things, you know. Yes, it's the Lovers. For some of you, you just have a choice. Okay, like you could be making some choices here. Okay, that is like you need to save up your energy, because you're gonna have to be making some moves. You need to be making some choices over here. Okay, you could be communicating with a lot of people, like trying to figure out, you know, next step sort of situation. For others, you have love around the corner. Okay, I'm gonna throw that out there. Okay, love is around the corner. There's something over here that you're gonna have to decide on. So it's like, save your energy. I want to say, I was going to talk about this. You have the Knight of Wands, the Emperor. Keep an eye out for some Aries energy. All right, doesn't have to be Aries. Okay, it could just be somebody who's very passionate, very exciting. Okay, and with the Lover showing up over here, this could very much be a romantic offer for you, Taurus. Okay, it doesn't have to be, you know, romance. You know, it could just be like a proposition. And with the Lovers, you know, it could be like, oh God, sorry. Ooh, I'm blushing now, Taurus. Look, it could be like a business proposal, right? It could be a new friend. It could be like just something new, something exciting over here, okay? But I was gonna say, yeah, like I do feel like people are kind of coming your way. I just heard, be careful that you're not burning any bridges, okay? Some of y'all could be pushing people away that might actually have a good energy toward you, okay? So I'm just gonna throw that out there, okay? Yeah. For others of you, love offers as well. I'm going to say like love offers that might start from something flingy or something that feels flighty at first. Or some of y'all, it's even like multiple offers. I'm going to say, like, you could be in the middle of like, dang, sorry. Oh my God. Woo, Taurus, what are you getting onto? Because, sorry, I'm going back to this like choices situation. It's like somebody who, like, I'm even getting like an F person kind of energy over here with the Knight of Wands, right? Like, this is the F person card, okay? Like somebody who's just kind of in it to, like for the fun times or whatever, right? But then you have the Emperor, right? Like provider, like doer, like, yeah, let's charge forward, right? Like, I want to be your divine counterpart kind of energy over here. So you might even have to make that choice between what is it that you are charging toward. For some of you, it's about you, right? Are you in an energy where you're just trying to have some fun and blow off some steam, or are you trying to work towards something new and something different? Okay, you get to decide. Goodness golly, Taurus, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there because this reading is getting woo. All right, I'm gonna stop. Okay, I hope that there were messages for you here. If there were, please feel free to let me know your likes, comments, subscribes. Let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this, if there was anything for you here at all. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I hope to see you again next week. All right. Hello, Aries, 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 Sun, Moon, Rising, or whichever place them brought you here. Welcome to your weekly quickie. We are starting with the dominant energy for you at this time. Fire, you are a fire sign. Sorry, that sounded kind of silly. But yes, all right, fire. Okay, so you, there you go. Okay, some of y'all, it's like you're getting in touch with yourself, your most authentic self over here. Okay, finding things that are creative, that are inspiring. Okay, I'm very much thinking yes. All right, look, messages come in different ways. For those of you that do chakra work, your solar plexus could be in need of your attention. If you do not do solar plexus work, if you don't do chakra work, okay, you could, look, I'm going to throw some ideas out there. You get to decide, okay? But you could be, if you want to pursue this or if it's something that you want to look into, okay? But you could be focusing on strengthening your sense of personal identity, okay? Do you feel strong and connected to who you are? Why not, okay? What activities do you enjoy? And how can you find yourself, right? How do you show up? Okay, do you feel like you have a sense of direction? Do you feel like you have strong boundaries? Okay, these are some questions that could be arising for you at this time. Oh, you're a star, baby. You are being seen. People are loving you right now, I think. Let's see what else, because woo. Look, I'm gonna say, if anything, I don't even think it matters what people are saying right now, because this strong sense of self is coming from your deep within. I feel like you're a star to yourself. Like, you are honoring you. Like, yeah. Look, I'm gonna say, because we were talking about the solar plexus chakra, one of the ways that this, oh my God, Aries, what are you getting onto? Sorry, star. Look. You are a star and people are seeing, oh my God, this is so beautiful. Look. I'm going to back up a little bit over here, okay? Because we're talking about the solar plexus chakra, okay? And one of the ways that the solar plexus chakra could be out of balance is, just be very mindful that this confidence, this strong sense of self does not turn into impulsivity, that it does not turn into aggression or like kind of stomping over others or being egotistic, right? Okay, like those are the shadowy sides, okay? Just check in with yourself about that, right? Because yes, you have every right to be confident. You have every right to feel strong in who you are and navigate the world in that, you're worthy of being seen. You're worthy of being heard. And sorry, I am so in love with it. At your innermost, at your outermost, I feel like, sorry, you cannot make this up, Aries. I am in love with your reading, okay? It's like, it's coming from deep within. You've done so much work on yourself and strengthening who you are. And so you really are being recognized for this. The universe is supporting you. I feel like, the star to me is a beautiful card of healing, things getting better. For those of you who have been, really working on yourselves and doing a lot of, good for you over here, like, great. Okay. The universe is going to continue to support you. For those of you who maybe feel like you haven't had the best of luck and things like that, this is also a card of healing, okay? It comes after the Tower card. So this is the universe saying, make that wish, really hone in on what it is that you want, because we are here to support you, and we see you, we value you as you are. This is, oh my God, sorry. This is so beautiful, okay? For some of you, you could be in the spotlight in some sort of way this week, okay? So whether this is in like your local community, whether this is in your friend circles, your family circles, for some of you, it could be like something even bigger, okay? Where you are being seen, you are being noticed, you're being recognized at this time. Sorry, why am I so excited? Woo! All right. Yeah, like it's like you're charging towards success, okay? Like I feel like some of you, you're not even, how do I say this? It's like, this is only the beginning, is what I want to say. So if you already feel like this is great, like it's going to get even better. For those of you that feel like, what are you talking about? I'm not feeling any of these things. This is only the beginning, okay? Regardless of where you are at on your journey, okay? First of all, this Two of Wands is more Aries energy. So you showing up in your reading here. But also it's the first step towards success, okay? It's you learning to trust your instincts, you working with your desires, getting in touch with that creative part of yourself. I do feel like there is a lot of messages here around you showing up authentically. I don't know, like something like you being loved and recognized and whatever, like for it is, like however it is that you are, okay? I'm gonna say, the Queen of Swords is Libra energy. I read it as Libra energy. And with it showing up reversed over here, Libra is the opposite of Aries, okay? So I do feel like, keep an eye open for anybody that's trying to oppose you, okay? Anybody I don't feel like I want to say like they got nothing on you, okay? That's really the way that I got. I feel like, you are making, it's like these, I don't know, you might have some people trying to copy you, you might have some people trying to be like you even, right? Like I don't know, because like the Queen of Swords showing up reverse is making me think of, right, like the opposite, like not feeling it, the strongest self. It's almost like them trying to be like you, but like there is nobody like you over here, okay? Yeah, like I don't know, but be mindful, sorry, as far as like for you and what this means, I'm gonna say like be mindful of your communication, be mindful of how you are interacting, okay? I'm gonna say do not give in to the haters, do not give in to people that are trying to shake you up, okay? I feel like, I don't know, I'm getting like a walking away sort of energy. Like for this week, sometimes you have to step it up. Sometimes you have to sit, speak words and kind of talk things out or whatever. But right now, the Queen of Swords is the reversal to me is kind of saying, like you're running the risk of misspeaking or being misheard or being misinterpreted. And because you are so in the spotlight right now and people are very much noticing what you're going through, or what you're doing. Ooh, sorry. Yeah. So the way that you're communicating is going to be very important. Sorry, I just got an additional message, okay? Because for some of you, this could be career related because there's a full moon in Capricorn happening right now. And for Aries, it's hitting the 10th house. So your career, your public persona, all your hard work being recognized, whatever it is that you're doing, remember, for better or for worse, is being seen. So be very mindful about how you are showing up out there, okay? So yeah. Like listen to me, okay? Like your words are being taken very seriously. So if you misspeak, if you misrepresent yourself, let's say like maybe you're speaking out of anger or something, right? Like that could, people could, like anybody that's observing you outside of that could misinterpret that and misjudge you. So that's what I have for you right now, Aries. All right. Look, I feel like this is gonna be a good week for you. Okay. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. Yeah, I hope that there were messages for you here. If there were, please feel free to leave me a like, a comment, subscribe if you feel inclined to. Let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this. And yeah, thank you. Bye.